You know, we put so much sacrifice into being able to do what we do for a living, and this is a small bit that pays off, is being able to see different things, different parts of the country, different sceneries, and just meeting different people. Went to the Great Salt Lake, try to get some establishing shots of Salt Lake City at the Great Salt Lake, and it just wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't that interesting on camera. None of my shots were like pleasing me, so I decided to call it quits and move on to get back to where our location actually is and capitalize on establishing shots of there, trying to spend our time as wisely as possible. Outside of the location right now, doing a little bit of drone work, just trying to get an interesting establishing shot of the location with the mountains and stuff in the background, capture where we are, the atmosphere, you know, same spiel over and over and over. I think you guys know it by now, but flying the drone's always fun when it's super windy. So the third and fourth location of this series is interesting because it's the same client, but it's a new representative from that client, so it's almost like starting from scratch. We're building rapport and just a vibe and like knowing the flow of things a little bit. And I mean, granted, we're only with these people maybe 4 hours out of 2 days, but still there's a lot of rapport you can build in just 5 minutes. It's one of those things where you just got to keep in mind the overall perspective and the scope of the project and what the ultimate goal is, and know that ultimately we're responsible for capturing that vision that we've been communicated about from the client. So it doesn't really matter who you're working with or what representative you're working with. It's our job to make sure that we're capturing what the client ultimately wants. Keep my sunglasses off. So we had a few minutes to come out here and drive into the mountains because someone local at our location recommended that we do so, to see the beautiful snow and the scenery. And you know, when you're traveling and when you have the time to see something that you haven't really seen, you know, just take a moment. You know, we put so much sacrifice into being able to do what we do for a living, and this is a small bit that pays off, is being able to see different things, different parts of the country, different sceneries, and just meeting different people. So you know, this is kind of a way that the sacrifice pays off. When you have these moments, I implore you to take the time to make the drive. You know, don't be lazy, just go out there and do it. And you don't know what kind of footage you're gonna get. So I'm trying to fly the drone, but I think this is a national forest and I'm not quite sure the policy on that.